In this video, I am going to share a true story about a professor. A professor entered the class and told his students that I am going to give you a surprise test. The students waited anxiously the test to begin. The students were confused, don't know what test the professor might talk about. The professor said, "Here are the question papers kept on their desk with the text down." And he said, "Please turn the paper and begin the test." The students turned the paper, and to the surprise, they saw there is nothing on the white paper, the question paper that professor gave. It's only a big black spot in middle of the paper. The students, confused, surprised, don't know what to do, was looking at the professor. Looking at the expressions of the students, the professor said, "Look, I want you to do this following. Write what you see on the paper." Without wasting any time, the student started writing about the black dot that they see on the paper. Once the test is finished, the professor collected all the papers and started reading loudly in front of all the students. Without any exception, all the students talked about the black dot that was placed in the middle of the paper. Some students wrote about how significant that black dot was and explained many theories about it. When the professor finished reading and the class was silent, the professor said, "Look, I want you to think about this." Without any exception, all of you wrote in detail about the black spot that you saw on the paper. None of you mentioned anything about the white space or the white paper that you see. And the professor continued, "The same thing happens in our life. We are so busy concentrating on our black spot that we forget the white space God has provided us. The God has given us so much of white space. By concentrating on the dark spots that are there in our life, we forget the care that we get from our parents, our children, our friends, the kind of good things that we find in our lives. We are almost every time concentrating on the black spot or the dark spot. Like, we have so many health problems, the money we are not earning, the complicated relationships we have with the family, the disappointments with the friends, and so on and so forth. The dark spot are the major reason for us to pollute our mind, to corrupt our thinking, enhance our stress and burden of life. I want to leave you with one last message. Stay away from the dark spot, or try to not concentrate much on the dark spot and shift your focus on the white space or the white paper that God has given you. Enjoy your life and be happy. Thank you.